I'm going to show you some important stuff. Basically, this is about the user interface. I have a couple of pictures open. See my Trixieland tutorials. I have a bunch of layers in the layers panel. I'm going to close that, don't save. I have test case. I'm going to close that, don't save. I was playing around to see what I wanted to put in this tutorial. I really want to deal with the user interface here. I want you to notice all the drop-down menus. Windows. A window is a panel. These are three panels. They're ganged together. They can be pulled apart. They can be put back together like this. See that blue? Or they can be docked together like this. See that blue? And now they move like this. I'm going to take this channel away because I want it in with them. And whichever panel you want to look at, you click the tab. If I want to get it over here out of my way so it's just an icon, I have it like that. If I want to open it up and maybe not so much, if I just want to open it up a little bit so I can see, because I don't know, let's say I don't know the icons. It took me a while to learn the icons, so I used to leave it like this so I'd know what icon meant what. But it does give you more screen real estate the smaller you have these. And also, you don't always want to keep them all open. I'm going to open both panels right here. I'm going to do a separate lesson to talk about the color panel. Right now, it's not usually that long and, crazy weird. So I'm going to go like that and go over here. But there's stuff down here. There's adjustments. I can put the adjustments in with that. They don't all have to be together. See how they're all together? Boom, 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 boom. Now I'm just dragging. Let's say you accidentally close some. Now these were all separated. I just separate. Go under window. I need color. Color. If they've been ganged together, like channels and paths, let's say we separate them and I close this one accidentally. Oh my God, where are my layers? Layers, and because they're ganged together, it brings the window. This is a window up that has the tabs, let you alter the panels and customize the panels. This is the options bar, very important. It's related to the tools. Every time you hit a new tool, you get a new options bar. These are additions to what the tools, it enhances the tools. This is like your toolbox at home, your paintbrush, your pliers, your whatever you keep in, your hammer. These are your color chips, which does relate to the color panel. I want to go to the default color chips, this little black and white. You can hit the D key or hit the black and white. This goes back and forth. I'll spend more time on the color panel. This is quick mask. We cover that in other lessons, and we'll cover this in another lesson. Selections, the move tool, crop. There are some vector tools, starting with the pen, the type. This is a vector tool. This is vector shape. There's moving and zooming and all kinds of things, which I am going to do another lesson after this one on the difference between making something bigger or zooming in or moving something on a layer versus moving yourself along a layer, which is panning. For example, the zoom tool is like the zoom in a camera. Okay, so let's say I just signed on to Photoshop and I'm going to work with the painting. So I'm going to go to their painting. They've got one already set up. They've got the brush presets, all the brush stuff, all that good stuff. This is the history panel. You can just click something and let it pop out. So there's all let's say I'm doing something with typography. Woo! And they've got the paragraph and the character. So this is tons of stuff. too much to learn in one session. So the other thing I want to say is I do make my own. You can make your own really easily because I work in TV. I don't need half this stuff open. It takes up too much room. It clutters the workspace. You can move stuff around. You can't gang the tools up with these, but that's okay. But you just need to know that this is really important, this options bar. These are important. They're drop-down menus. Some things do appear in more than one place. Like I'm going to drag layers out. See, anything that's light gray means it's not active. You can't use it. And we don't even have a file open, so most of it's grayed out. But this is what I call a flyout menu. Most panels have them. Most panels can be enlarged, not all. I think, no, swatches can be enlarged, but we'll get there later too, when we need to. So that's just your basic. I'm going to put this back. See that bright blue? They're back together. I'm going to go back to Essentials. Essentials is pretty basic. And then I want to reset Essentials. See, new workspace, delete workspace. I'm not going to make a new workspace right now, but I will. Reset. So if you're new to Photoshop, this is just your basic user interface. This thing back here, PC users are used to. It's called the application frame. If I turn this off, first of all, you're going to see my tutorial making software because it's open. Application frame. So there's my screen flow. I'm going to hide screen flow. Here I've got the Browse Adobe Bridge open. I have a very messy desktop and I have tons of stuff open. And I can't even believe I left, this is Outlook from somewhere else. So I didn't like it at first. I wasn't used to it. But now, of course, I love it because I guess I better bring ScreenFlow back up. There we go. Photoshop. And I've got ScreenFlow up too. Oh, because I don't have the application frame. Silly me. This is why I like the application frame, because I can't see the big mess behind it. So that's just a basic start so you can understand the user interface. You can see what it looks like. Adobe makes their user interfaces for more and more programs have similarities, so it's easier to move from one program to another. So I hope that helps. And we'll get deeper into the user interface and the layers panel very soon.